All right. Hi, y'all. It's the same old guy, same old book. And this is my new book I've been reading. It's about the art of self-defense. Let's talk about that for a minute. And I'll give you my take on this book. I kind of skimmed through it real quick. And it's supposed to be about defending yourself. It looks like it's pretty damn good. It says, get this, where to bite. It sounds like street fighting to me. Wait a minute, it is about street fighting. It says it's, RAT, R-A-T, fight, combat secrets of the world's deadliest fighters, rapid assault tactics, by Paul Vunak, V-U-N-A-K. It's not a big book, but it's, it gets straight to the point. Let's see. It says the no holds barred tournaments, guide to training, rapid assault tactics used by the Navy SEALs, killer instinct, that's the attitude they put in your head. The single most devastating technique. Let's look at that. Page 67. That's really all you need. I mean, if you're carrying a piece, that's in one headshot, they'll definitely go down. Put a little Derringer 357 or whatever's going to work. Dumb show. Hey, I think they said if you use not a sawed-off shotgun, but any kind of shotgun, the most effective shot in the face will be bird shot. Because if you have a single buckshot will kill, but you couldn't miss with buckshot. You're definitely going to miss if you fire a slug at any kind of a distance. But birdshot, you're going to hit something. So you're going to wing them there. Maybe catching their face and give you time to make the second shot work better for you. I don't know if I'm going to have to go to the doctor about this or not. My nail, I just about cut. I was slicing vegetables yesterday. That was a new tactic, where I'm trying to eat meats, fruits, and vegetables, and only grilled meat and fresh fruits and vegetables. And I like to cook those so that they digest a little bit better. I actually like to cook it all in one big pot, and then just take a scoop a day or 2 scoops or whatever it takes to get me through the day, and do it within a 6 hour window. I think they call that. Excuse me. Intermittent fasting. That's it. My sister used to run a health food store. She's told me a lot of secrets about the good stuff, which is blueberries. They're supposed to be really good for you. Nuts, any kind of nuts, but especially almonds or walnuts are supposed to be really good. Blackberries, but any kind of berry like raspberries, strawberries. Bananas are good too, believe it or not, but they have high sugar, so you have to limit that. But if they actually have a high level of potassium, which helps you with your night cramps, if you get that. And be sure to drink at least a gallon of water a day. Always try to stay hydrated. Water is probably the best medicine there is. And at night, if you can't sleep, God bless you. Lack of sleep is probably responsible. And I know this because I've been studying psychology all my life. I was at one time studying to be a psychiatrist. But the reason I dropped out is because of the scam. To me, it's all a big scam. I know because I've been a victim of their practices. When I was growing up, I had very abusive parents, and they tried to erase it all, sweep it under the rug so that I wouldn't tell on them, okay? But I've got the scars to prove how bad it was. At 6 years old, I tried to commit suicide. The scars right there. I remember. I just didn't want to live like that or being abused like that, mentally, physically, or sexually, okay? And I've had all three. I've had my dose of what it feels like to be abused. That's why I went into studying medicine and psychiatric studies. I minored in religion when I got my first taste of my college. They wouldn't let me go to Georgia Tech. That's how I wanted to be an architectural engineer. No, they wouldn't let me in there. It's not they, it's my parents. They sent me to a seminary because the typical clan were the ones responsible that founded the Church of God. Okay, Ray Hughes was married to my father's sister. It's all family related. He was the Pope of the church for years and years, 20 years, I think. And to this day, we still have, heavy ties with the church, and that's the reason I went atheist. I couldn't stand those people. They were such hypocrites. Every damn one of them were hypocrites. I know because I was there. In seminary, they would preach one sermon and then they would do another. You can tell somebody's true character by what they do when you turn your back. And people are people. I don't care if you call yourself Christians, atheist, agnostic, Hindu, Christian. It doesn't matter. People are people, and religion is religion. You can't think about it. Religion is. Here I go, getting off on a tangent. I was trying to read about this book. All right, let's get back to basics. Forget about that. I've preached and preached till I'm blue in the face. Just look at all my other videos again. You'll see I was a born bloviator. And just because I've got a personal philosophy doesn't make it so. It's just my opinion, and everybody's got one. Now, this book, look at it. If you can't see it, I'll read it to you. It's a great book for self-defense. Girls, buy this book. Rat Fight. Rats don't have any morals or holdbacks. They'll fight to the death, and they use dirty tactics. So yeah, use every tool you got. Know where to bite. The best place to bite is the throat. Bite it out. Rip it out. You'll get the jugglers. You'll bring them down, and that way they'll never rape anybody again. You've eliminated the taxpayer having to put these sons of bitches in prison and feed them for 20 or 30 years until they die off. Why do we need to do that? If they're rapists, eliminate them. If they're child molesters, eliminate them. If they're doing anything to hurt your family, eliminate them. Especially if they break in your house. You've got every right to defend yourself. Keep a shotgun handy. Bird shot is the best first shot. And then the second barrel, if it's a double barrel, that's where you want to plug in with a slug. Okay? Now, do I carry peace with me at all times? You never know with me. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. That's what's made me unpredictable. And unpredictability is the best defense. If you're too predictable, they're going to nail you. To the cross, I might add, if they think that you're too good. You don't want to be too goody-goody in this world. Be a real man. Be a real woman. And if you get into this lesbianism or homosexuality, that's cool, man. It's a free country. Just don't put it in my face. Don't put it in my face. I don't like two guys smooching in front of me. I'll walk away. Let them do their thing. It's a free country. Now, women, that's okay. Because see, now there's my double standard. I love watching women perform. They can do it on the table in front of me, and I'd love it. But don't touch. Don't touch because it's their property. And they only do it on the table if they want you to see. That's called exhibitionism. And I wrote a book about exhibitionism. It's called The Exhibitionist Guide to Freedom. It's still not finished. It's a work in progress. And I got about this many pages stacked up. And someday my offer, this is to anybody out there, take my material, use it. I don't want the money. I don't want the money. But give me recognition. It was my idea. Give me recognition. You take the profits. I want the recognition. David W. Tibble wrote that book. Okay? It's yours for free. Use it. I don't believe in patents. I believe in free thought. And fuck censorship. Okay? Fuck it. I even got a t-shirt that says fuck censorship. So let's talk about biting. Where do you bite? Where do you bite? Where do you bite? Well, if you don't bite, you can stab. And what do you use to stab? Anything sharp. You know what I like? They don't even sell them anymore. They're so effective. Just an ordinary ice pick. And the criminals, the handle has to be big enough to hold on to, because you won't want them taking it out of your hand and using it on you. But with a blade about that long and a handle big enough to grip, and where do you carry that? On your side. Put it on your belt, kind of on your side behind is where they can't see it. Just reach around. You have that in your hand like that, and come across their face, stab them in the eyes, give them the balls, put them in the solar plex, wherever. This book tells you where to stab. So you got sharp objects, you got teeth, you got guns, anything that works. What do you do about your hands when they grab for you? You grab their thumb and break it. Break it. Don't just twist it. Break it. Don't break a finger. Break a thumb, because that's their opposable finger. Take that thumb and break it off. All right? You can do it, girls, boys, whoever. The thumb is very vulnerable. The first thing you want to do, if they grab onto you, grab that thumb. Pull it back as hard as you can. Break it. Okay, that's my talk for the day. If you want to know more facts about rats, buy the book. Just like I did, just go online and buy it. It's only, I think it's free. You only pay for postage and handling. You know, this book and Charles Lang, I bought his book, and now you only pay for postage and handling on that. And that's a great book, a great read. I've told you about it in the past. It's called Unstoppable Wealth. It's where you can literally take $1, and if you $1, and if you use it wisely, within 30 years you'll be a millionaire. Think about it. Now with that, I'm going to let you go, and I bid you all, same as Paul Harvey, a good day